If you're over 60 and taking daily supplements, you might be unknowingly damaging your heart. As a heart surgeon, I've seen too many seniors walk into my clinic with perfect intentions, but disastrous results. Today, I'm sounding the alarm on 3 common supplements that could silently raise your blood pressure, interfere with your heart medications, and in some cases trigger deadly arrhythmias. I'm not here to scare you, but I am here to save your heart. For years, calcium supplements have been seen as the golden ticket to stronger bones and a safer old age. Seniors are often told, "Take your calcium to avoid fractures." But in my experience as a heart surgeon, that well-meaning advice has come at a cost that too few people talk about. Behind closed doors, I've seen the fallout. Seniors who appear healthy, walking, eating clean, avoiding fast food, yet show up with chest pain, erratic blood pressure, or clogged arteries. And many of them have one thing in common: a bottle of calcium pills in their cabinet. The truth is, calcium isn't the villain here. It's the way your body absorbs it when it comes in concentrated supplemental form. When you eat calcium-rich foods like leafy greens or dairy, your body takes its time, breaking it down with help from other nutrients. But a calcium supplement hits your bloodstream all at once. It doesn't flow in like a gentle river. It surges in like a flood. This matters because as we age, our bodies become less efficient at filtering and distributing excess calcium. And instead of going to your bones where you want it, that calcium can settle into places it was never meant to be, like the lining of your arteries. That process is called calcification, and it's one of the most dangerous forms of silent damage in the aging heart. A 10-year study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found something deeply concerning. Seniors who took calcium from food were fine, but those taking calcium supplements had a significantly higher risk of coronary artery calcification. That's not just a technical term. It means their blood vessels were hardening, slowly turning from flexible passageways into stiff, narrow tubes. In the operating room, I've seen it firsthand. Patients with perfectly normal cholesterol levels, active lifestyles, no smoking history, yet their arteries look like cement pipes, and they don't understand how it happened. But one detail keeps coming back: the daily calcium tablet they thought was helping them. To make matters worse, if you're also taking heart medications like blood pressure pills, statins, or diuretics, your body's ability to regulate calcium becomes even more compromised. That means higher chances of developing calcium buildup, not just in arteries but in heart valves. I've seen otherwise stable seniors develop aortic stenosis, a life-threatening condition, simply because of prolonged calcium overload. Here's the heartbreaking irony. You take calcium to protect your body from falling apart, but slowly, quietly, it's stiffening the very system keeping you alive, and most people have no idea. They feel fine until they don't. So if you're over 60 and taking calcium supplements, especially without your doctor's close guidance, I urge you to stop and reconsider. There are better, safer ways to care for your bones, and your heart deserves the same care. But if calcium pills can harden arteries, what about another popular supplement that claims to boost your vitality, yet may be overstimulating your heart and pushing it into dangerous rhythms? You may be taking it right now. Let's talk about that next. It starts with fatigue. Maybe you've been feeling slower lately, waking up groggier, or noticing that daily tasks take more effort. So you do what many health-conscious seniors do. You look for a natural boost, something to pick you up without turning to caffeine or prescriptions. That's where the danger begins. Walk down any pharmacy aisle and you'll see them. Bottles promising natural energy, metabolism support, or anti-aging vitality. The labels seem harmless, even healthy. Many of them say things like green tea extract, guarana, bitter orange, or simply herbal energizer. But what these supplements don't say in bold print is this: they're loaded with compounds that act just like caffeine, and sometimes far worse. Guarana, for example, contains more caffeine than coffee beans. Bitter orange has a compound called synephrine, which mimics the effects of ephedrine, a stimulant that was banned years ago for causing strokes and heart attacks. And even high-dose green tea extract can ramp up your nervous system, increasing your heart rate and blood pressure without any warning signs. As a heart surgeon, I've treated seniors who came in thinking they were having a panic attack, rapid heartbeats, shortness of breath, spikes in blood pressure that didn't match their history. In more severe cases, they arrived unconscious, victims of arrhythmias, irregular heartbeats, or sudden cardiac episodes triggered by nothing more than an over-the-counter pill they thought was safe. One patient I'll never forget was a 68-year-old man who wanted to lose 10 pounds before his granddaughter's wedding. He started taking a popular metabolism booster every morning. Within 3 weeks, he was in the ER with atrial fibrillation. His resting heart rate had jumped to over 130 beats per minute. The only change he'd made? A supplement filled with bitter orange and green tea extract. Here's the cruel reality. Your heart at 60 doesn't respond the way it did at 30. It's more sensitive. The electrical signals that control your rhythm are more vulnerable to disruption. Add stimulants to the mix, and you're playing with fire. And don't be fooled by the word natural. Nature can be powerful and sometimes dangerous. Just because a compound is derived from a plant doesn't mean it's safe for every heart, especially not a heart that's already working harder with age. What's even more alarming is that many of these supplements aren't tightly regulated. The dosage of active stimulants can vary wildly from pill to pill. You may be taking a double dose one day without even knowing it. So if you're over 60 and reaching for energy in a bottle, stop and ask yourself, is the short-term boost worth the long-term risk? There are safer, smarter ways to support your energy, ones that don't come with a risk of cardiac overload. But if hidden stimulants can speed up your heart like a ticking time bomb, what about another supplement that's taken for pain relief or inflammation, but might actually interfere with the very medications keeping your heart safe? Let's uncover that next. Turmeric is everywhere. It's in capsules, teas, golden lattes, and supplement stacks that promise to reduce inflammation, ease joint pain, and protect the brain. For many seniors, turmeric feels like a gift from nature, a gentle, holistic way to soothe the body without relying on synthetic drugs. And while turmeric can have remarkable healing benefits, there's a darker side that almost no one talks about. Because when you take turmeric as a high-dose supplement, especially while on heart medications, it can quietly become a serious risk. I've met countless patients who began using turmeric after seeing an ad or reading an article about its anti-inflammatory powers. They weren't wrong. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound that can reduce swelling, improve mobility, and even lower oxidative stress. But what most people don't realize is that curcumin also has potent blood-thinning effects. That might sound like a good thing. After all, isn't blood thinning what helps prevent clots, strokes, and heart attacks? Yes, but only when carefully controlled. And that's where turmeric becomes dangerous. For seniors already taking prescription anticoagulants, like warfarin, apixaban, clopidogrel, or even low-dose aspirin, adding turmeric supplements into the mix can tip the balance too far. It can lead to excessive thinning of the blood. That means a higher risk of nosebleeds, prolonged bleeding from minor cuts, black stools, and even internal hemorrhaging that may not be noticed until it's too late. I remember a patient who came in with mysterious bruises all over her arms and legs. She hadn't fallen. She wasn't on any new medication. But after a few questions, it became clear. She'd started taking a turmeric supplement she'd bought online, one labeled Extra Strength Anti-Inflammatory. Within weeks, her body couldn't clot properly. We had to adjust her medication and monitor her closely for internal bleeding. The problem isn't turmeric itself. It's the false belief that more is better. A dash of turmeric in your food is safe. But capsules with 500 to 1,000 milligrams of concentrated curcumin? That's a pharmaceutical-level dose, especially when taken daily. What's worse, many of these supplements include black pepper extract, or piperine, which dramatically increases absorption. That might sound like a benefit, but for the aging heart, it's a fast track to overdose. Piperine can also interfere with how your liver processes medications, which means even your prescriptions could stop working as intended. It's heartbreaking. Seniors who are trying to care for their bodies naturally may end up sabotaging the very systems they're trying to protect. And the worst part? Most of them have no idea it's happening. They feel tired, dizzy, or weak, but never suspect the bright yellow capsule they're taking each morning could be the cause. If you're using turmeric or curcumin supplements, especially alongside heart medication, speak with your doctor. Monitor your symptoms. Pay attention to unusual bruising, bleeding gums, or fatigue that doesn't make sense. Because sometimes the danger isn't in what we fear, but in what we trust too easily. And now that we've looked at 3 of the most common heart-risking supplements, it's time to shift gears. If these are the ones silently sabotaging your health, what can you safely take to strengthen your heart, protect your arteries, and actually support your well-being as you age? Let's talk about what works next. By now, you may be feeling overwhelmed, even frustrated. Maybe you've been taking one or more of the supplements we just talked about. Maybe you started them with the best intentions, hoping to protect your body, boost your energy, or ease your pain. But here's the truth. You haven't failed. You've been misled. The supplement industry is a billion-dollar machine that often skips over the most important detail of all, your age. What supports a 30-year-old body doesn't always serve a 70-year-old heart. And while some supplements can interfere with your medications, strain your heart, or raise your risk of a serious event, there are also nutrients that, when used wisely and with medical guidance, can truly support your cardiovascular health. I've seen it in my practice. Seniors who were exhausted, defeated, or scared slowly begin to reclaim their strength, not by chasing miracle cures, but by giving their hearts what they actually need. So what does a senior heart need? It needs nourishment, not in megadoses but in harmony. It needs consistency, gentle support, and above all, it needs fewer surprises. The most powerful support doesn't always come in the form of pills. It comes in the form of real whole food, cooked greens, warm lentils, soft roasted vegetables, a spoonful of olive oil, a slice of avocado. These foods contain the potassium, magnesium, fiber, and antioxidants your heart loves. And they don't fight your prescriptions. They work with them. But if your doctor does recommend supplements, focus on the ones proven to be safe and essential. Omega-3 fatty acids from purified fish oil, for example, have been shown in clinical trials to reduce inflammation and support heart rhythm. CoQ10 may help offset the side effects of statins, particularly muscle fatigue, and support heart energy production. And magnesium, when taken in the right form and dose, can gently support blood pressure and reduce irregular heartbeats, especially in those who are deficient. But even these should be taken under professional supervision. Because your body at 60 or 70 is not a chemistry lab. It's a living, feeling, aging miracle that deserves precision and care. There's also one other supplement that's free and often overlooked. Movement. Not punishing workouts, not hours at the gym. Just regular, gentle movement. A daily walk, a stretch, a short set of stairs. Motion is medicine for the heart. It helps clear plaque, regulate rhythm, lower pressure, and calm the nervous system. I've seen patients do more for their hearts with 20 minutes of walking than with 20 bottles of supplements. In the end, your heart doesn't need a miracle product. It needs understanding, simplicity, and above all, consistency. And if you're wondering what the most powerful change you can make starting today is, it isn't in a capsule. It's in your next decision. What you choose to eat, what you choose to stop, how you choose to move. and how soon you choose to act. Because now, there's one more truth you need to hear, something even the best supplements can't fix if ignored. Let's talk about that next. Your heart has been there for you since day one. It beat through every joy, every stress, every loss, every memory that shaped the person you are now. Over 2 billion times by the time you reach 60. And yet, it asks for so little in return. Just care, just attention, just time. But here's the thing most people forget. Time runs silent. Damage doesn't always come with symptoms. You don't feel calcium hardening in your arteries. You don't hear the moment a stimulant throws off your rhythm. And you don't see internal bleeding creeping up from that harmless turmeric pill. You just feel tired, or dizzy, or suddenly you're not yourself. But here's what I want you to remember. It's not too late. You are not too far gone. And your heart is not beyond saving. Every heartbeat from this moment forward is a chance to turn things around, a chance to eat with more wisdom, to move with more love, to ask questions before popping pills, to replace fear with facts, confusion with clarity, and quick fixes with consistency. I've seen seniors bounce back from near collapse. I've seen blocked arteries clear. I've seen blood pressure stabilize, not with magic, not with fads, but with daily choices made on purpose. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. But you do need to choose. Choose to learn. Choose to pause before swallowing something you saw in an ad. Choose to ask the hard questions your younger self never thought to ask. Because your next heartbeat is not a given, it's a gift. And what you do with it, that's what determines whether your heart will simply keep beating or finally start thriving.